Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Story Mode. I'm still not entirely sure why I keep advertising episode 7 when we have episode 8. So anyway, in the last episode, what did we do? We did something. Oh yeah. No, that's the first one. Oh yeah. The majority of players helped their friends in the grinder. Cause why wouldn't you? Majority of people fought Lucas to the end. Cause I mean he said he had it, so you gave him a chance. And the majority of players didn't high-five Ruben because apparently the majority of people are terrible. There you go. Oh, so my opinion, there still should be a choice that involves the whole which armor you chose. But apparently that didn't matter. It's not like, you know, someone died or anything. Right? Right, Minecraft? It's not like someone died because we chose that armor. But no, that choice apparently isn't a choice that matters. Yeah. Let's not get into Telltale dramatics yet. We can start the game, then get into Telltale dynamics. Oh, so once again, Petra's sick. Everyone's in danger. But then, hey, Petra's fine. Well, there's also an Ivor. Fine, alright. So anyway, time for a block in a hard place. And me losing my shit. Cause Minecraft Story Mode.
Previously on Minecraft Story Mode.
Everything in the universe starts out as just a block. What comes of those blocks is up to those who wield them. And in every block there lies the potential to create or destroy. Our friends have traveled far and wide in search of the Order of the Stone. And a way to stop the Wither Storm for good.
In my opinion,
But even well-laid plans can go awry.
Yeah, if we didn't get close enough.
The
Also,
strong can grow weak.
That was pretty lame.
And beloved heroes can fall.
She still didn't turn into maybe they don't have drop your info.
And though some glimmer of hope may remain,
oh hey, Gabriel.
the threat to this world, to its very existence, is far from over.
Where am I? What's going on? What is all this? What's that awful smell?
Come on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
What? Who are you?
Jesse! Jesse! Where are you?
What the hell is going from?
Say something, Jesse!
We're coming!
No way! No way! You found Gabriel?
Who's Gabriel?
We need to get out of here now!
This way!
Yeah, that's like
Jesse, you made it!
pretty bad.
And Gabriel?
Did you say Gabriel? Look out! Ah!
Yeah, then
Those Endermen are running the wrong way! They'll be killed!
Soren?
I can't stand by and watch. I'd be condemning them to death.
Soren, what do you think you're doing?
These Endermen are running directly into danger.
You're putting us in danger every second you just stand there.
Hey, look, horses.
Jesse! They're falling behind!
Axel, you gotta move faster.
She's too sick. This is the best we can do.
They're not gonna be able to outrun it. Not on foot!
Well, let's go get
We gotta find a way to move faster. Or we're all gonna be caught in the tractor beam.
horses.
We just need to get them moving faster.
Horses. Get horses. We should get the horses. Why don't we get
Bingo!
I also like how
Everybody,
the horses
get
are all
on!
saddled. Like who put the saddle?
Slow down, horse!
Okay. You know, kind of horse. I think. Yeah.
Hey, what about us?
Yeah.
Come on, Jesse, we got this.
Can't put her in
We'll
the
take the reins, and they can just hang on.
I've got Petra.
Then I'll take Gabriel.
I've always got you, Petra.
Hold on, this might be a bumpy ride. Ah!
Do I have to do more prompts?
Come on, horses!
Whatever you do, don't look back.
Ah! I looked.
Everyone follow me! Jesse, look out!
This is awesome!
Axel, stop backseat steering.
I can't help it. I'm getting horse sick.
Oh. Spider shot. Ah, that's spider shot.
It's gaining on us!
No offense, but you could use a little practice. First time on a horse here. Watch it! You trying to knock me off this thing, Jesse? Sorry. I turn around to see if it's gaining, but it's all I can do to hold on.
Okay. And we're dead. Can you slow down the
I turn around to see if it's gaining, but it's all I can do to hold on. There! We need to ride over that bridge. Oh no!
Jesse, look out!
Oh no, it looked at the end of
The Endermen! They're slowing it down!
Seeing Enderman attack the Wither Storm?
Endermen move blocks. It's what they do.
Guys, come on!
We gotta build a new one, like right now.
it.
Come on! Faster!
We need more blocks.
I got some.
Yeehaw! Woo!
Axel, you're screaming in my ear.
Sorry.
Where did we get all that stone? Oh yeah.
We made it! I actually freaking made it!
Jesse, Gabriel was saying some pretty weird stuff back on that horse.
He might have wither sickness.
Yeah, he probably
I
does.
don't know. You never acted the way he's
Well,
been acting.
you're not progressing.
I'll go talk to him.
Also,
Hey,
those vines, that
how are
could
you
be a black
feeling?
dungeon.
I'm afraid I don't feel much like myself at the moment.
Well, you
Gabriel,
do have whiffers.
it really is you.
They told us you'd kicked it.
Who are you people?
It's me, Magnus.
Old friend, don't you recognize us? It's Soren. We've known each other for a very long time.
The Witherstorm did something to him.
You mean that thing we just rode on?
No, that was a horse.
What a terrible turn of events.
You're the one who rescued me. Tell me, please, what is going on? I remember only blackness. And then, suddenly you were there.
You were caught in the Witherstorm. Trapped.
For how long?
Long enough that it did this to you.
You have amnesia
It
about
felt
it.
like an eternity. It was dark and foul, and I was sure I was a goner.
Well, you aren't. You made it back alive. Which is
Alive-ish.
more than I can say for some of us.
Oh, man. Ellie. For a second, I almost managed to
Dead
forget.
tree.
You guys talking about Eligard?
I just can't believe she's gone. Doesn't feel real.
How? How could this have happened? To lose not just a friend, but a member of the Order of the Stone.
All I know is, she'd want us to keep fighting. No matter what.
In fact, she'd tell us that we had to.
You're right. She would.
Ah! Being emotional is getting us nowhere! What I want to know is what happened out there today. Why is that thing still alive?
The bomb.
My
got-
instructions were simple. You were the one in the middle of everything. What went wrong?
The Formidabomb just wasn't strong enough. I mean, it ripped the Witherstorm apart, but it didn't make a dent in the command block.
So the command block is still out there?
Of course it is.
Oh, great. And now, to make matters worse, we've gone from 1 Witherstorm to 3! Our plan was a total failure! I should have cast the foul thing into the abyss. Why didn't I destroy that cursed block ages ago?
Look, our plan didn't work, so we obviously need a
plan
new
B.
one. The question is, what do we do?
Oh, why are you asking me? Am I expected to know every last thing in the universe?
No, but
I need a moment to think.
Is he always like this?
You have no idea.
That jacket! I recognize it!
Lucas always wears that jacket.
No. There were other people wearing that very same jacket when I was thrown from the monster! It hurts just to think about.
Hey, it's okay.
Lucas
Jesse,
needs to
if what Gabriel said is true,
go- Yeah, I get.
I mean, do you think? I thought for sure they were gone, but if they were just trapped in the Witherstorm,
Lucas,
you could be.
your friends could still be out there.
I know.
be a dick,
And that means
or you
I
could be a dick.
gotta go after them.
Or you could be
They
a
might need me,
good
Jesse.
person. Yeah.
Whoa. I suddenly feel really dizzy.
Easy, easy. I gotcha.
I mean, Lucas has to go help his friend. I mean, you'd be like, we need you. I mean, no, it's not even that. It's, there's nothing you can do. That's just gonna make him upset, and he's gonna go off on his own anyway. Or you could be like, hey, your friends could still be out there. Positives. Or you could be like, Gabriel's just confused. Your friends are all dead. Like, what? So no need to be a dick about it. Lucas has been, decent, despite the fact that he had a fit recently. But besides that fit, he's still been decent. Now, time for our Talk to
Hey,
You
buddy.
episode.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I talked to you.
Of course you are. Wish I could say the same for everyone
Oh
else.
shit. No. Okay, focus. Think about that. Yet.
Petra, how are you doing?
You look terrible.
Hey, you feeling any
Why
better?
do I keep asking that?
Better is relative. If I just sit here and don't move or breathe, it's almost bearable.
Man, if it wasn't for Ivor, she wouldn't even be like this.
Ah, no kidding.
Well, now
That's
we've established that she's...
Not exactly true. Ivor built the Wither, sure, but he couldn't have done it without that skull I gave him.
Oh, you
If I'd
just
just
realized.
taken a second to think about it, all I cared about was getting that stupid diamond.
This isn't all on you, and you know it. I was in on the deal, too.
But I brought that skull back solo. I was Ivor's henchman.
Well, I was your henchman. So based on the transitive property of henchman...
Just know, I'm gonna do everything I can to make this right. Petra, I know this isn't easy to hear, but you're too sick to be going anywhere. I'm not that sick.
Maybe you should rest in this cave for a while. I mean, it's safe, defensible.
If I say I'm fine, then I'm fine. If you try to keep going, I'm afraid you're not gonna make it. No. No way. I'm not a quitter.
You staying here is the right move. You'll never get better if we keep pushing you.
But I want to be there for you guys.
I know you do. And you will.
Maybe you're right. It's the right call,
Yeah, maybe
Jesse.
next episode.
I hope so.
Gravel? No. Dirt? Don't think so.
Let's go check in on him, but anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, man, but we've pulled through worse, right?
Have we?
How's it going?
Tell me, Jesse, who is this person? He keeps insulting me. One minute I think I'm talking to a friend, the next I'm being made fun of.
That right there is Magnus. Everyone knows Magnus.
Magnus? And how do I know him exactly? I sense we have a history, but I feel I need a little reminder.
You guys defeated the Ender Dragon together. The most fearsome creature this
Before
land
the Weather
has
Storm.
ever seen.
Really?
Before that.
Really? You're
Before
kind
the
of a
Weather
big
Storm.
deal.
It isn't working. He doesn't remember.
Talk to him about your past. Something only you would know about.
Like what? It's been so long since we've seen each other. I'm not really sure what would be useful.
Tell him more about the Order. Who you guys were. How you got together. Anything.
Well, we came together because we love to explore. And we split apart because, well, that's a long story. But in between, it was like we were invincible. Man, those were the days.
Thank you for sharing that with me. And Jesse, thank you too. You've been a big help here. I need to repay your kindness. I'm not sure how exactly, but I want to express my gratitude.
You'll get your chance, Gabriel. This fight isn't over yet.
Exactly.
Very well. Now
Okay,
then, tell me
that's
more
all.
about this Order of the Stone.
Man, I don't even know where to begin.
Well, there you go. Also, honestly, it sounds like the Order of Stone didn't really do that much. I mean, the basic thing is, hey, we got to go to explore, then we found Ender Dragon. Shouldn't there be more adventures than that? It's like, oh, we found Ender Dragon. That's it. Also, I'm still curious, how much armor do the armors provide? Like, are they on the scale of, like, diamond? Or iron? Gold? This looks a bit gold, doesn't it? I don't know. Is there anything in the chest worth taking?
Some leftover cobblestone. Might come in handy.
Yeah, that might come in handy. You never know what? One block of cobblestone. Well, we're dead. And there's probably a dungeon behind this wall. Oh, grab the horses then.
Am I glad you came along?
Aye, horses.
Just don't tell Reuben I said that. He might get jealous.
So, Lucas, you think you have to go off and save your friends?
Lucas, what are you doing?
I told you. I'm going after my friends.
I mean, he did say that.
I thought the other ocelots were dead, but if they're not, I need to go find them. Look, I am grateful to you guys for bringing me this far, but I can't leave them alone out there. Not with 3 wither storms raging.
You're right. They do need you. And the best way to help them is to help us beat that monster.
That's not what I said.
That sounds right, but it just doesn't feel right, Jesse.
Lucas.
Look, you and me, we've made a pretty good team so far. I'd even call us friends. So I hope you'll understand why I need to go help my old friends.
That's not why
they do it for me. Same way you'd go back for any of your friends.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but if your heart's telling you to go, then you gotta go. Otherwise, you'd be heartless or something.
Thank you, Jesse. I'll find them. And then I'll find you again, too. I promise.
Thanks.
Like, honestly, it's like, you could try to prevent him from going. I just gotta piss him off and he's gonna go anyway. Like, are you stupid?
Sorry, Reuben. I don't really feel like company.
Aww. You turned out Reuben.
Reuben!
Reuben's upset. We need to go save Reuben. We're just gonna go yell at Soren.
Reuben!
Where'd Soren go? No, seriously, where the hell did Soren go? Who built that over there? But where'd Soren go? He was like right out here talking to him.
Don't run off on me like that, okay? I don't want to lose you. You understand?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Yeah, I know you've run off before, but things are different now. We've lost too many people already. The world needs us, Reuben. So much of it has already been reduced to bedrock. And it's up to us to save the rest of it.
Can that thing pull up bedrock and create holes
Well,
in the universe?
maybe that is a lot of pressure for just a person and a pig. But we have to find a way.
And we should be able to shelter out bedrock.
Oh, just as you once helped us before. This isn't about the past. It's about the future.
Great. Well,
There
hey,
are
that's when
3 of those things now.
You say that like it's my fault.
It is your fault.
Oh, take responsibility. Soren, you need to listen to me.
Oh, what good has ever come of that?
Would you both stop arguing, please?
Aye, Ivor.
Oh, no, this isn't an argument. It's me trying to make Ivor leave us alone.
I told you, I wouldn't have followed you here without good reason.
Ivor, what'd you do?
What you don't understand is, you are all in very grave danger.
Obviously!
No, I mean specifically this group. The Witherstorm isn't acting randomly. It's following Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Then why
You
is
see,
that
I
over here yet?
may have programmed it to follow his amulet.
That
You mean the Order's amulet?
Yes, Soren. That amulet.
That explains why the Witherstorm's been following us.
There you go.
I don't understand. Gabriel only just reappeared.
I have the amulet, Ivor. I have all along.
What? I didn't know.
Ivor, you
This is a great moment. It's like, by the way, Ivor, you've been trying to get us killed this entire time, and he's just like, oh, my bad. Like, seriously, you pulled our sword and tried to murder me. Oh, my bad. You don't owe my bad when you've reached this point. How about Ivor?
Fool, you've created a monster that's following Jesse, and it's only getting stronger.
You don't think I realize that? Nothing can stop those things. Nothing even hurts them.
Well, except Endermen.
Endermen?
Jesse's right. The Wither's gaze passed over them, and they went wild. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
We actually just saw a bunch of Endermen pull blocks off of a Witherstorm.
So,
enough of them working together might be able to destroy a Witherstorm entirely. It's a promising concept, at least in theory. If I'm seeing all the pieces correctly.
Is that even possible?
Yes. Yes, I think it might be.
When you get to
We'd simply need to get a large group of them into the storm's vicinity. In fact, there's probably more than enough of them still in my fortress.
Well, yeah.
An unintended side effect of you flooding the end.
Well, I
this is just like the old days, Soren. You and your crazy ideas...
Hush, Ivor, for once! Ugh. Question is, how to bring the storms and the Endermen together? Endermen aren't pets. They don't follow orders. At least, not from mere mortals.
We know for a fact the Witherstorm will follow the amulet. So if we take the amulet back to your fortress where the Endermen are...
Yes! Yes, that's it! We'll lead them straight into a massive trap!
If we can't bring the Endermen to the Witherstorms, we bring the Witherstorms to the Endermen.
Just one problem. You're forgetting about the command block.
Ugh. Yes. It's clear now that no weapon can destroy it. Not even a formidabomb.
Actually, I may have a solution to that. You see, when I first took possession of the command block...
You mean stole it?
Yes, well, I created a failsafe. A backup plan, just in case.
Well, I'd say just in case is here.
What kind of fail-safe, exactly?
An enchanting book. One that contains the power of the command block itself.
Oh god, he has
Use it to enchant a weapon, and you'll be able to smash the command block to bits. Forever.
Yes.
Bad.
Yes, that's it. It could very well solve all our problems.
Oh yes, let's make
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go get that book.
Just one problem. It's at my secret lab, which is sort of far away.
How far could it possibly be?
Let's just say it's the farthest place a person can travel before being utterly...
So, the Farlands?
Oh dear, what was that?
The Farlands. What was that? That was the Witherstorm, wasn't it?
I can't believe it found us so quickly.
Yeah,
it just keeps coming for us.
Well, we can't stand around and wait for it.
So what do we do?
Guys, there's a reason it's been following us. Ivor says it's because of the amulet that Gabriel...
Ivor! It is you!
Good to see you too, Magnus.
Hello, my name is Gabriel.
Somebody pinch me.
Anyway, Ivor figured out the Witherstorms are drawn to the amulet, so we're gonna lure them back to Soren's fortress and destroy the command block with an enchanted superweapon.
You figured all that out just now?
Apparently.
The point is we need to get moving. We aren't safe. Not as long as we have that amulet.
I'll take it.
You can't.
I can, and I have to.
Axel, are you sure?
Of course not.
But you'll have 3 Witherstorms chasing you wherever you go.
Yeah, if things get too intense, I'll duck into the nether or something.
Well, there you go.
I'm tired of always being the selfish one. You just go make that super weapon. I'll meet you back at Soren's fortress.
Well, Axel shouldn't have to do this alone. I'm coming with you, man.
Nice.
Well, you got Magnus.
Well, I'm going with Jesse. I pledged to help, and that's what I must do.
But Lucas is out there all by himself.
There's nothing you can do for him now.
Never thought I'd be saying this, but... Ivor, lead the way.
Yeah, I know, Ivor. I'd be saying this.
Hey, Jesse. Let's try our handshake again, just once for the road.
The builder bump? You got it.
Oh, I have to prompt.
I'll see you at Soren's, all right?
Not if I see you first.
See you, Brian. I mean, Ansel. Confused with the voice actor now. Anyway, Telltale Games presents. Is Ruben safe riding the horse like that? What if we go for a bump? Well, at least he's happy. Look at me so happy. I'm riding a horse.
Are we there yet?
Almost there.
Well, there we go. Minecraft story mode. Where we ride horses to the far lands. Oh god. I was gonna say that could be a while. Because if I know where the foreign lands are, they're like the very edge of the map. Which means we're basically pushing the server's limits by exploring, loading more chunks, so we're using a lot more RAM. Every area we explore is loading more, so...
Are we there yet?
Not much further now.
I have to. Oh, hey. Well, I was complaining about the lack of a snowy biome on the world map. Well, given that fact there wasn't any on the world map, you know. By the way, are we there yet? Oh, wow, the snowy area. Oh, jungle. Maybe we can catch an ocelot for Lucas. Oh no, Ruben, don't fall asleep, you might fall off. Oh, I like that. Just, by the way, day, night, day. Oops, I forgot to say, are we there yet? So basically we went several hundred or 1,000 miles.
My rear end is profoundly sore.
Surprised the horse.
Feels like we've been riding forever.
I am telling you, we cannot go to the far lands. They're not just the edge of our world, but the limits of our comprehension.
Oh, please. The far lands are a happy accident. Nature's way of keeping life interesting.
No. They are perilous and unpredictable. Purlin noise, floating points. These are not matters to be toyed with.
You know, I think I've heard of the Farlands before.
I'd be surprised if you hadn't.
The far lands lie at the very edge of all things, where logic gives way to chaos. They're a dangerous place to visit, and a ridiculous place to construct a laboratory.
Just wait until you see it.
Do those two never stop arguing?
I don't know, I'm too hungry to care.
No kidding. I'm starving. Maybe we should turn back?
This isn't
You
the
know,
time.
never stop
Swamps
and
are
ate
too
like a
dangerous.
cow.
You never know what
Could
might
have
be
ate a cow.
lurking around.
What was that?
My stomach.
Let's look around, see what we can find out.
We mustn't linger long. The far lands are just beyond this swamp.
So this could be our last chance to find
It
food?
could be a hanging hill. So how are you, Grip? Grip, but salmon.
People become kinda useless when they're hungry, huh?
Oh no, they're gonna try to eat my pig.
Everyone doing okay?
Not really. We're starving.
Well, yeah, that's the problem with our group, is we never seem to collect food. Like, we never seem to collect food. We should be at the point where we are just constantly losing hearts, but I don't know. Sometimes I think we're just stuck in creative mode. What's the point of being able to punch through things? So, where's the witch's hut? But you can just... No, we're not eating
Potato?
the potato.
You're coming with me.
We have one potato.
It's not much, but it'll help. Like they say, 2 potatoes is better than 1. I think they say that.
Yeah, they
Hey, Jesse, have you found any food?
I should probably take what I have back to the group.
I don't know, I'm just trying to, you know... Hey, let's go to the witcher's hut. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
A witch's hut.
Ah!
We should steer clear of it. Nothing good ever happens when witches are involved.
Look.
But there's
a cake. That's enough to feed everyone.
It isn't worth it, Jesse. Witches hate trespassers. Besides, there are plenty of potatoes around.
Is that a witch?
Yes, there's a witch.
Jesse, we shouldn't be here. Witches are very strong. And they know these swamps far better than I.
Fine.
Let's get out of here.
Good idea.
We won't steal the cake. We'll have to make a Telltale decision.
Guys! Jesse, did you find any food?
Actually, yeah. Some potatoes. But it'll have to wait. There's a witch nearby. We saw her creeping through the swamp
and
She's here!
Oh no, you don't.
Watch out for her potions!
Ow. Wait. No. You can't throw a potion if you're dead.
See you later, you nasty old thing!
Oh no, skeletons!
And there goes the horses. And there's another
Witches
witch.
and skeletons? That's a deadly combination. Her potions combined with their arrows? Oh, we'll all be killed.
We need to
And
distract
let me
them
go be a hero.
and get out of here.
Fine, but how?
Let me deal with this.
The rest of you, go! I'll hold them off.
What? Ivor, no!
There's no time to argue. Just head for the corner of the glitch wall!
The what wall?
Hey, you witch! You're not the only one who can throw a potion!
Ivor with the potion.
Come on.
Hold on to your potatoes!
Now we have 2.
Guys, I think we lost him for...
By the way, welcome to Farmland.
You lost them for WoW? What is that? Oh, wow.
And that looks like
It's like we're at the edge of the world.
Actually, we seem to be at the corner of it. Welcome to the far lands, my friend.
Yeah, welcome to the Farmlands.
I'd feel a lot better about going into this crazy wall thingy if I wasn't still hungry.
Well, at least Jesse found those potatoes.
That might be the saddest sentence ever uttered.
Hey, I found potatoes. You should be happy.
Quite a sight, isn't it?
Yeah, we didn't give them the
Stretching
potatoes.
skyward in all its glory, like a monument to chaos itself.
Soren, have you been here before?
Not here specifically, but I have visited the far lands. The Order traveled far and wide during our heyday.
The land.
Incredible.
You can say that again.
Incredible.
My fault. Should have seen that coming.
How can Ivor live here? I mean, it's one thing to build a wool world inside the end, but this?
Oh, I doubt he lives here. He most likely comes here only for his most secretive research. Whatever Ivor's hiding in here, it will be extremely well guarded.
Oh, well, at least he made it obvious that this is a place and not, you know.
This way, I suspect.
I'd feel better about this if the rest of our group was with us.
I mean, what's
Come
all
on.
those lapis lazuli blocks? Let's wait for a guy's lapis. Probably there's a lapis mine downhill.
Is this a maze?
It would appear so. A massive one from the looks of it. If Ivor used the command block to build this, it could hold unspeakable peril.
Why do I sense that entering this so-called
Oh,
maze
he went to create mode
would be a
maze.
grave
Good for him.
mistake?
Yay.
Because some part of you still knows Ivor.
Unfortunately, this seems to be the only way forward.
There has to be another way. A secret door, or I don't know. Some way
Let's go
around.
get lost
We
in the
followed
maze.
Ivor to the far lands. We might as well keep going.
Here we go. Into another dungeon of doom.
Fun times. There probably are dungeons in hell. I mean, if I was a dick like Ivor, I would build a maze for traps and dungeons and all that stuff. Let people potentially die in that. 'Cause yeah, that's always fun. Oh no, we're lost. Okay, yeah, good for you guys. I'm just gonna go past you. Why are blocks constantly falling?
Whoa. A stone waterfall? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Far lands may be perilous, but they are indisputably fascinating.
So where does it go, though?
We should
Shouldn't it
probably keep
constantly
moving.
Try to eventually stack up, unless it's falling into nothing.
A stone waterfall, huh? Only in the far lands.
Well, I mean, I can't look down to see where it's falling. Well,
Guys,
that's gravel.
looks like this is a...
Jesse!
Oh, that.
There's too many! We can't fight them all!
Everyone, back!
Unless Gabriel still has his diamond sword, why don't we have a diamond sword? Why are we panicking? We have a sword.
Guys, climb the vines!
But yeah, we have a sword. There's too many though. But we have a sword. Who
Well,
needs courage
that
when you
worked,
have a
I
sword?
suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
Stop.
But now what do we do? We're all separated.
Well, we follow the path until we find where to go.
Let's just head that way and find a place where the paths connect.
I mean,
Sure hope they don't get lost in there. I
well,
hope
you
I
can't
don't
really
get lost in there.
when you can see where to go. I mean, we can see where to go.
I think it's safe to say the far lands are strange.
Nah, that looks man-made, honestly. The farmlands, you're like floating land. No, that looks man-made. We're just gonna say that's not. Wow, we are the. How have we survived in Minecraft? Like seriously, we're like the stupidest Minecraft players. Oh, they made a thing that goes up and put a platform on it. That must be natural occurrence. That's totally man-made. Dang it, all of it's man-made if you think about it too much. How are we gonna go with that?
Hey, that must be Ivor's lab. Wish it was a little closer.
I'm pretty sure we're just gonna follow, you know, the torches. I mean, that seems to be a logical progression system. It doesn't. Or not. I hate everything. I feel like I'm going away from it now, don't I? Okay, so how are we getting closer to it when we're going further away? I don't know. Really don't know. Gonna get attacked by that spider. Everything sucks. Maybe we're getting closer to the lava area though. Okay, that one
just gets weirder and weirder.
That one might not be man-made. But the last one clearly was. No, I'm not gonna get attacked by the spider.
Yikes!
I'm gonna get attacked by the You know, it would be creepy if spiders actually did that. But they don't.
Shoot!
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
You didn't check the durability of your... We didn't check the durability of our sword. Then again, it doesn't show the durability of things on... No, it's not crashing it. It's not crashing it. Let's just keep going. This way for some reason. Which seems to be going further away from the lab. Not quite sure why I'm going this way. Seems very stupid in the long run, honestly. So we're gonna do with the next spider. I don't know. I guess we could shoot it.
Olivia!
Oh, hi. Well, now I have to. You have an arrow stuck in your head. Great, now I'm out of arrows, because I didn't put infinity on my bow. See, this is why I didn't use the bow and arrow. Because, you know, we didn't have nearly enough arrows to effectively use it. We should have looted those dispensers and took, you know, stacks of 64 arrows. But no, we had to be terrible about it. Also, we never gave anyone any food. That's a thing. Oh, now we're just gonna shrug ahead. Anyway, lava. I still think we're getting more and more far away. But you know.
Huh. What's that?
Okay, that doesn't make frickin' sense. Okay, so if the, you know, Ivor's laboratory's way over here, and we're walking this way, away from it, like it's way over here in the distance, we're getting further and further away, and then suddenly, it's right over there. That doesn't make logical sense, game. You're stupid. Oh, somehow we got closer to it by walking away
Looks
from
like
it.
Ivor kept some redstone dust handy. And a slime ball.
Oh, so we have to make a... Oh god, redstone. Oh, redstone.
Okay. I don't see a way across.
I guess there's no ground down there, there's just nothing, which would make sense. So, well, yeah, I guess we can make a redstone block, but do we need a redstone block? Do we need like some redstone and lava or something? I guess we have a redstone block.
A redstone block. That'll come in handy. Huh. Redstone blocks, some pistons. Wonder what this thing's supposed to be.
Hello? Anyone?
Olivia, is that you?
Jesse! There you are. I thought I'd never find you. All those dead ends back there.
Any sign of the others?
Not yet. This maze? We don't have time for this.
You still hungry? I have a potato.
Who even knows where the others are by now? I mean, the clock's ticking here, Jesse. Yet we're lost in some elaborate puzzle.
Well, we've got to push on to Ivor's lab. Somehow.
Too bad there's a gaping bottomless pit in the way.
Yeah, it's bottomless. Good. Can I
What
just,
about
you know,
this
fall
thing?
down it?
Could it
Make
get
you
us
feel
across?
better?
It's some kind of flying barge. It would probably get us to the other side. But it's in really bad shape. And it's really complicated.
You can fix it though, right?
I don't know.
Redstone?
I think it's out of my league.
You don't know Redstone.
I wish I'd had more time to study with Eligard.
Come on, I'll help you.
How are you gonna help me when I don't even know where to start?
Well, I have a redstone block, so...
This layout doesn't even make any sense. What was Ivor thinking?
I mean, I have a redstone block.
Well, maybe it's just
to make
me.
action props.
I mean, Eligard herself said I don't have what it takes to be a great engineer. She was right, I just can't hack it. I might as well be a carrot farmer.
So prove her wrong. Show the world what you're made of.
Prove her wrong? Jesse, she was the greatest redstone engineer ever.
Yeah.
She was in the Order of the Stone.
Sure, but the Order are still people. Just like us.
Right. Just like us. I mean, how are we the ones saving the world when even they don't have what it takes?
'Cause we'll...
Soren and Ivor are always at each other's throats. The greatest warrior in history doesn't remember his own name. All I ever see Magnus do is argue. And we both know what happened to Eligard.
You want me to push you off this thing? Because at the moment I might do that.
If the Order can't do this, how are we supposed to? How are we supposed to do anything? We're nobody. The Order of the Nothing.
All I know is...
The Order of the Pig.
The world is depending on us.
And maybe the world is in trouble. I mean, they defeated an Ender Dragon. Can you name even one thing we've done right? And I don't mean managing to stay alive. Something that actually matters.
Well, for starters, we're the ones who brought them back together again. You and I found Eligard together. We both played a role with Soren.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
We did win that building competition.
Ah, all right. I'll try it one more time. Wait a second. I think I see what he was trying to do. Jesse, take this piston, craft it into a sticky piston, then place it on the other side of the barge, along with a redstone block. You got all that?
I think so.
It's like, how long have you been carrying around this piston for? I don't know.
The sooner the better.
Okay, wait, so where am I placing it?
Okay, let's put the redstone block where it's supposed to go and place these pistons.
No. Apparently the game's just gonna hold my hand and let me do it like that.
Holy cow, we did it! We need flint and steel to get it started.
Wait.
I'm proud of you, Olivia.
Thanks,
Flint?
Jesse. And
Power
thanks for
gonna
everything
work?
you said just before. It really helped.
No problemo.
Mind you, some of it's made out of wood.
It must be this way!
Run!
Of course, now they show up.
Everybody get on! Quick, onto the barge! charge!
So how's at least Flint still going to make this thing work? But I don't know. We should probably hop
Jesse!
on. We should probably hop on. Wait, is that... Are they using boats?
That was close. Everyone okay?
When the
For
boats
moment,
technically
I remember
break
something.
from
Didn't
hitting
Ellegard build a
up.
machine like this once?
Yes, in the nether.
And you were terrified of flying on it.
What? Stuff and nonsense.
No, I'm positive.
Soren, are you afraid of flying?
But the man's mad. He's wither crazy. Ah!
Well, I suppose I might be mistaken.
Yeah, when the boat
I
technically
liked you
hit
better
the
when you had amnesia.
block behind it caused the boat to break. Shrug.
Well, that was exciting.
By exciting, I assume you mean absurd and unnecessary.
Let's go see what he's hiding in
Still
there.
not sure how we got here. Because logically we went the wrong direction from it, and yet we still ended up here. Oh, by the way, more metal doors that were just going to open by hand. Probably. Wait, is that... I was going to say, is that a diamond block? It's glowing
So
blue.
many books.
We should be careful.
Lapis?
This place could be
Could
booby-trapped.
be lapis.
Let's just start looking for the enchanting book.
Might be lapis, but I don't think lapis glows. It's not redstone after all. It shouldn't glow.
How to train your slime. The various uses of mushrooms too. Potionology, volume 24. None of these are enchanting books.
We haven't seen a mushroom. Makes me sad.
Olivia, any luck?
Not really. Ivor has too many books, and there's too few of us looking. How did we end up all split up like this? I feel like we're spreading ourselves too thin. I miss how things used to be. That first night we all spent together, that was kind of fun. Almost.
Look, we might be spread thin, but we're all still a team. That's how teams work.
Hey, you almost said teamwork.
See? We're still funny. And we can still get things done.
I guess being split up just means we can be in more places at once, right?
Exactly.
Kinda like the Wither Storm.
Let's just forget that metaphor.
I'm sure Atcho has this.
Find anything yet?
So are you talking
in
to
this
yourself
mess,
again?
it's as though Ivor learned nothing from my lectures on organizational methodology. If only he hadn't tried to fight those cursed witches, he could just tell us where the book is. Coming here was his idea. He should be here for it.
He can be pretty stupid for someone so smart.
Yeah, I mean, great
Yes!
though.
And this house is a perfect example! There's neither rhyme nor reason to how these books are stored. Finding anything here is impossible.
Tedious maybe. Impossible? No way.
Fine, I will continue this monotonous search. But I reserve my right to grumble about it.
It's a deal.
Fail. You do that, I'm just gonna look at books. I said look at book.
How I learned to stop worrying and love mining.
I've read
The
that
unabridged Redstone Encyclopedia. Zombies and pigs, an intimate memoir.
one. I'm not sure I want to read that
Oh,
one.
none of these seem to be enchanting books either.
Wow. Oh. Wow, we are dumb. So we're looking for an enchanting book. On a book ship. Can we go back to that hole that bottomless pit? Because I want to check myself off of it. We're looking for an enchanting book on a bookshelf. Damn it, Jesse.
Reuben, what are you doing? Yeah, well, you're gonna get yourself cooked. I've told you before. Stay away from lava.
Me. So what's in the hole? Is there,
Hey, Olivia.
redstone?
I think there's some redstone over here.
Which means you probably need a lever.
Looks
or
like a
button.
circuit. We probably just need a lever to power it.
Too bad I don't have one.
Yeah. No lever, no functioning circuit.
Yeah. I mean, that makes more sense than, you know, using a flint and... Using a flint and steel to basically, you know... light a piston on... I don't even know how we made that... That didn't make any sense. Like, how is that going to power the circuitry to actually start that thing?
This
Anyway.
Ivor character. I'm recalling that he knew something about potions.
Yeah, he does
Could
know
one of
something about
these stop
potions.
the wither monsters? I'm remembering correctly, am I not?
We actually already tried that.
I assume it was unsuccessful.
Ivor's
Yeah.
potions just aren't strong enough to undo this mess he
Yeah, it
created.
guarded itself.
I see. Potion of blindness, a potion of dullness, potion of nausea. None of these will help me. Jesse, am I going to be all right? Or is this just who I am now? Always struggling to remember what I was.
Hey, bud.
Don't worry. We're going to find a way to fix you. You and Petra and everyone else the Witherstorm affected.
But to do that, you'll need to destroy the command block, will you not?
Yeah,
So
because
that's
apparently the
exactly
command
what we'll
block's
do.
using
You never stop
Wither
fighting.
Sickness
I
Infinite or
admire
some
that.
bullshit command like that. I'm not sure if Gabriel's gonna make it though. Because we have images that say Petra
Wood
and Ivor,
planks.
though.
Those will be useful.
Less so Gabriel. Oh, I found planks. We can make a lever out of that, technically.
First, I'll need some sticks. Okay, got the sticks.
I was gonna say, please tell me that made more than one stick, because I'm gonna lose my shit if it didn't.
There we go. A good old-fashioned lever.
Why don't you have 3 sticks now? We're not gonna take the flowers? I don't know. Maybe the flowers would be useful. Alright, let's place a lever.
Like it was made for it, which it was.
So let me guess this is gonna
Let's
turn
see
off
what
the
this sucker
lava.
does.
Oh, well, that's intricate. That's some intricate
A
redstone.
secret passageway.
Why would you build a secret passage in a house that nobody ever visits?
More like, why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Secret passageways are cool.
Good point.
So what's downstairs?
What the?
And the lava's gonna start pouring?
Are you guys okay?
We're fine, but the lever isn't working anymore.
Stay there! We'll head down and see what we can find.
Sorry if the lava doesn't start following us down the stairs.
Whoa.
So how would you get... I could see how you could get over it.
Incredible! He's gathered them all in one place.
Gathered... what exactly?
The treasures of the Order of the Stone.
Oh.
The stories I could tell about these dusty old things.
So they did do more than just the Ender Dragon,
I don't see any
didn't they?
enchanting books, though. Maybe through
We can
there.
look over. But first, we have to go over everything.
Locked, of course.
There must be some way to open it.
Oh, now an iron door is locked. Remember how, you know, there's iron doors in the end were just, you know, openable without, you know, needing a lever or a button or pressure plates? Remember how those were just openable? even though they were iron doors. But now iron doors are locked. Logic in this game, I swear. Anyway.
Prismarine crystals? You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, we could take.
Now that's pretty bright.
We could take.
I think those are gas tiers.
So what happens if I take the
These gas tiers, they're super hard to get.
You don't know the half of it.
They're not that hard.
It was
to
our
take.
first official mission as the Order of the Stone. We fought those ghasts for hours, and these tears were our reward.
Wow.
How many gas have we killed now?
Jesse, what are you doing?
4 or 5.
Taking this really cool rare item, we might need it to unlock that door.
Very well. Just be careful with it.
See?
So you're saying I need to take everything off the pressure plate to unlock the door?
Packed ice. I've only ever heard of this stuff. So where'd this packed ice come from?
We brought it back from the Ice Plains Spikes biome. It was colder there than anywhere we'd ever been, but Magnus slipped so many times our laughter kept us warm.
Well, there
After
you go.
that, we knew we were ready to face the Ender Dragon.
We fought polar bears and stuff.
Cold and slippery.
I'm not sure what we can make with a gas tail. It's a packed ice, a prismarine shard, and
These are prismarine crystals. You can only get these underwater, right?
yes.
Precisely. We nearly ran out of oxygen getting these. Eligard
Why
had to
didn't you
use a
enchant
spare
your
bucket
helmet
just to
with-
grab a few extra breaths. We used most of these to craft that sea lantern over there. This is all that remained.
Prismarine is such a cool word. Prismarine.
Honestly, in a way, I would consider. It's also a pain to mine until you deal with a underwater guardian bullshit thing.
Am I crazy?
Hate those things.
Or is this a sea lantern?
Ah, the very same one the Order built all those years ago. We were so green back then. It looks just as bright as on the day we crafted it.
A sea lantern, huh?
And then, of course, there's this.
No way. Is that what I think it is?
It's the thing that triggers the bullshit end credits of Minecraft, which are like 10 to 15 minutes long, where they just go for an
So why does
prices.
Ivor have the treasures of the Order of the Stone? Did he steal them?
No. We let him keep them when we split up.
You let him keep your treasures.
Frankly, Jesse, it's a long story.
Yeah, something probably involving a lawsuit and. But
Soren,
anyway.
is this the actual Ender Dragon egg?
Alas, yes. The only thing that remains of our final adventure together.
Can't keep it.
No way I'm leaving this
Yeah, I'm
behind.
just gonna keep that with me.
Aha! A hopper!
Why is Ivor hiding a hopper in his basement?
Oh, cause this is. Oh.
Any idea how this hopper thing's supposed to work?
I have no clue. Ivor can be very confounding when he wants to be.
But knows I need to know the actual
Any
order.
idea how this hopper thing's supposed to work?
Need to know the actual order.
I have no clue. Ivor can be very confounding when he wants to be.
Let's see.
5 slots. The Ender Dragon egg. So cool. Let's try it here.
So, did they go deal with the sea thing first? Problem though is, if the sea lantern they made first, then the Prismarine shard would be after. Would it be before?
Sea lantern.
'Cause
In you
technically They
go.
would have gotten the Prismarine first to make the sea lantern, but yet If that's the only thing left, wouldn't it be... I don't know.
Prismarine Crystals. Into the hopper. Packed ice.
Question is,
Let's
when did
put
they get...
it here.
Let's try that.
Huh. Those were the right objects. But I guess it was the wrong order.
I mean, that one has to be last. That one has to be that. I'm not sure when the gas tiers were, though.
Gas tiers.
Like, if they say they're
Let's
so
try
green,
them
it would
here.
be... Maybe that order?
Okay. Let's try again.
Okay, I'm confused.
I think I'm getting closer. This egg was the last thing they got as a group. Soren said they got this ice just before fighting the Ender Dragon. Soren said the Order got these gas tiers on their very first mission.
Oh, well, there's my problem. There's my problem.
The Order used these crystals to make this.
There we go.
Yes!
I've missed
You
the
solved
first
it.
part.
But how in the world did you know what order to put them in?
Trial and error.
There were 120 possible combinations.
It was all in the Order's history. The Order of the Order, so to speak.
Nice work, Jesse.
So they went
On
to the
the
net.
puzzle, I mean. Not the joke. You know, I often give Ivor a hard time, but...
So they went to the Never first. Then didn't fight Weaver? Man, I guess maybe they didn't want to put in the effort to, you know, farm those Weaver skulls. Then they went underwater. Fought that bullshit. And they made a sea lantern. You know? Like, you could make numerous sea lanterns if you mined out an entire underwater temple. All that prismarine and dark prismarine. Then apparently they went to the frozen biome and, I don't know, hunt polar bears or something to prepare for a Never Dragon. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. I mean, not Never Dragon, Ender Dragon. And then, yeah, Ender Dragon. Okay, yeah,
For
sure.
all his complaining, his time with the Order clearly meant a great deal to him.
My head hurts.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, let's go get that enchanting book.
By the stars, the Ender Dragon! With replica Ender crystals and all!
Wow. I always wondered what it looked like.
I'm pretty sure an Ender Dragon doesn't
No
look
way
like
out.
that.
Bow and arrow. Great weapons.
Bye, Ruben.
Reuben, do you know what to do here?
Didn't
well.
think so.
It was worth a shot.
Well, officers in order of operations.
Soren, what's this thing supposed to be?
It appears to be an homage to our battle with the Ender Dragon. Despite his anger, Ivor never stopped being fond of us.
We're missing something here, Soren. And I have a feeling the key might be locked in that head of yours.
I have a key locked in my head?
What I'm
Yes.
saying is, I think you need to tell me about the Ender Dragon battle.
Oh, if only you'd been there. It was a fight for the ages. We'd spent weeks preparing for our greatest battle ever. But even so, the Ender Dragon was stronger than even I had imagined. I realized that it was drawing strength from the Ender Crystals, and that the crystals had to be destroyed. I hit the first with a perfectly placed arrow. The second I destroyed by launching myself on the shockwave of Magnus's TNT. Using only my strength and my wiles, I steered the foul beast toward the third crystal. I flew the dragon directly toward the final crystal.
Okay.
Those pillars should be up a lot higher, by the way.
Only then did Gabriel deliver his famous final blow.
So what did
We
I
became
do?
heroes, and eventually, legends. The
But
greatest the world has ever known.
You did all that?
Indeed, I did. They didn't call us the Order of the Stone for nothing.
Wonder if that story will help me solve this puzzle. So Soren rode the dragon, huh?
right, Toby rode the dragon. Okay, I have an idea of the order. Question is, do I have to get up on the dragon during that part, or does it just go by this part? Because if
Interesting.
we're going by that theory, it would be
Aha! There's another door?
well, I probably have to go flip that, don't I?
Hey, Ruben. Give me a boost, will ya?
Thanks, Ruben. Also, I'm not sure, what is that block back there? It's like a blue glowstone. Huh, weird. Oh, it's a pink. Wait. Wait. Where is it? Stained glass lanterns, basically, I think.
Aha!
Bravo! You did it!
There's the book!
This one's probably gonna be a bit of a long one. Still have to fight the story, don't we? But hey, guess what?
Wait. Aren't those the Ender Crystals?
Apparently.
Like, the real
No,
ones?
it can't be. Not here. Not after all this time.
Soren, why are the Ender Crystals in the
Yeah, that's a
farmlands?
good question.
He kept them. The fool actually kept them.
But
He looked me in the eye and swore he was going to dispose of them.
Soren, you said destroying these crystals was the key to defeating the Ender Dragon. You did kill the Ender Dragon, right?
Jesse, this isn't what it looks like. Our story, the story, it's mostly
You didn't kill
true.
the
I
dragon.
swear it. Whatever you're thinking, I promise I can explain.
So what really happened, Soren? If you didn't destroy the Ender Crystals,
You
I
didn't
can't.
destroy the dragon.
We swore never to speak of it.
I think it's time to start talking.
I'm afraid I haven't been honest with you, Jesse.
What
We
the
did
world?
defeat the Ender Dragon, but it wasn't exactly like I said.
Did you guys cheat and enter
How
creative mode?
not exactly?
We got rid of it, but we didn't kill it, per se.
We accidentally
fact-
deleted it with a COTS command.
We didn't even fight it. We didn't even try.
So what did you do to it?
We didn't do anything. We used that damned command block.
You used the command block to defeat the Ender Dragon?
I'm afraid so. Understand, when I found that blasted block, we were nobodies. But with its help, we became stronger, faster. We could do so much more.
Wow. You guys basically cheated.
The others had no idea what I was doing. Yet the more I used it, the more we came to depend on it. I knew it was only so long before someone would find out. So, I concocted a plan. I would use the command block to blink the Ender Dragon out of existence.
What command would that even be?
Securing our status as legends. Forever.
Well,
We told the
then.
world we defeated a dragon. And the rest is history.
Soren, you cheated. You worse than cheated. You're a fraud.
Yeah, she cheated. You
Believe
used a
me.
command block.
I know.
So
You
you
cheated
finally
out
admit it.
resistance.
Soren, how could you?
Ivor.
How long have you guys been standing there?
Long enough that they heard the whole thing.
So we're liars. All of us.
You didn't think you could keep it secret forever, did you,
Gabriel.
Soren? The truth hurts, doesn't it?
But Ivor. Why?
Is this why you left the Order? Because Soren lied.
Because they all did. Soren, Gabriel, Magnus, Ellegaard. They agreed to keep this a secret.
How conniving of us.
And you agreed to stay quiet too, in exchange for all of our treasures.
I've technically never told anybody.
Yeah, he did.
Jessie
He never did.
discovered the truth on her own.
So this whole thing, the Wither you unleashed, it's all been to teach the Order a lesson?
He
To
did
teach the
technically
world a
not
lesson.
tell anyone.
To show you who the Order really are. Liars, cowards. And now, they know.
Yes. I suppose they do.
And how is that any better? You reveal their lies at the expense of the world itself.
Look, my Wither plan obviously backfired.
You think?
I didn't know we'd end up with 3 of those things tearing the world apart.
For a moment, I nearly forgot.
Which brings us back to why we're here. We need to destroy that command block. Like, now!
Jesse's right. Destroying the command block is all that matters anymore.
Yeah, we don't have time for pointless arguments.
How ironic that the best thing the command block gave us was the very means to destroy it.
Spare us the poetry. It's not your strong suit.
I've had this book for years. Never thought I'd actually have to use it.
This thing better work. Because if it doesn't...
You don't need to say it. Follow me. I'll show you.
Ivor,
We have a book.
I'm sorry.
Not book.
About
Don't
everything.
even think about Enchanted.
Yes, well, it doesn't matter now. Grab some ingredients and craft a weapon. I'll show you how to enchant it.
Sweet. Let's see what Ivor's got in here.
I do like this part, though.
Let's see. There's a bunch of crafting stuff and... diamonds! Score!
Oh, finally we get diamonds. Where's my achievement for picking up diamonds? No?
So I can craft whatever I want, huh? An axe? Guess I could craft another sword.
You know I have to
Pickaxe.
do it.
Oldie but good. Shovel. A hoe.
You know I have to do it. And besides, it leaves you with 1 diamond left over. You know I have to build a diamond hoe. I have
Awesome.
to.
I've never owned a diamond weapon.
Just wait till you enchant it.
Exactly.
Let's see what this enchanting book is made of.
Yeah, so here's how enchanting books work. You put the thing down, and you put your weapon down. It's enchanted.
Behold, my enchanted diamond hoe!
I know, right?
Yes, that should do the job nicely.
Please
But
tell
if
me I
you're
get
fighting
that.
those wither monsters head on, you'll want better armor too. I enchanted these for the Order. They're about as strong as it comes. Even able to withstand TNT.
Oh god, this
Any
is
preference?
gonna take a while.
I have 8 different sets to choose from.
I mean, I could
Alright.
keep Barry's armor,
Let me
but
take a look at them.
It's all quite durable and sturdy. The adamantine impervium, even harder to damage than it is to pronounce.
Oh, this is still great. We have to look at all the armor.
I call this the Star Shield! No object in the universe can penetrate it.
So, is it better the diamond armor?
Ah,
I think I used that one
Dragon's
before.
Bane. Even the Ender Dragon would have fled from this in terror.
I mean, I do like how it looks.
I call this one the Shield of Infinity. In no small part because it's infinitely cool. This is Swordbreaker! All but the strongest of weapons would shatter against it.
Okay.
I call this one the Ender Defender.
So what is that with these made?
Very strong against an Enderman's attack.
I was gonna say, how is that gonna help us with the situation?
That's the Redstone Riot. Engineered to be virtually indestructible. This one is named Golden Goliath. As bright and powerful as the sun itself.
Okay, so here's the thing. This one's not terrible. I like that one still. I mean, I can't go wrong with that color scheme. This one I also like, though. I mean, I have to go with it because it looks diamond-y.
I call this one the Ender Defender.
I don't like the title.
Very
but
strong
anyway.
against an Enderman's
Ender
attack.
Defender. I mean, just to
All
change
right,
it up a bit.
this is the set.
Yes, a fine choice. Now go ahead and put it
You wanna
on.
know what's stupid though? You wanna know what's stupid? We don't have a helmet, so we're technically missing several points of armor.
How do I look?
Ready for action. You can take
Because we're
some
not
for your
wearing a
friends
helmet.
as well.
Sounds good to me.
Wow, cool armor, Jesse.
Thanks. And there's plenty to go around. Now, let's get back to Soren's fortress and see how the Wither Storms are doing against those Endermen.
Alfred's not terrible. He's just a bit of a dick. No, so she got another game or still with this. Okay, where you got that new armor?
My poor fortress.
I see Endermen, so this means the plan's working, right?
Shouldn't the Endermen have dismantled those things by now? Or am I just confused?
It's not just you. Something's wrong.
Jesse, over here.
Axel!
You guys made it. Nice freaking armor, by the way.
Thanks.
Makes you all a lot easier to look at.
Good to see you too, Axel.
Do you still have the amulet?
Safe and sound. That's not the problem.
Then what is?
The Endermen, they're not angry enough. I mean, some of them are, but a lot of them are just standing around moving blocks. You know, being Endermen.
Ah, blast!
They've kept the main Witherstorm busy, but one of the smaller ones started attacking us. And Magnus ran off to fight that thing, all by himself.
He's fighting a Witherstorm? Alone?
Yep, kept saying something about paying for the mistakes of the past, whatever that means.
If a fellow member of the Order of the
Order of the Stone.
is out there fighting, then I belong out there too.
Gabriel, no, I told you you're not who you think you are.
My name is Gabriel the Warrior.
And he's running the wrong way.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not letting that idiot get himself killed. Gabriel! Come back here!
Without the command block, none of them stands a chance.
Say what now? Why do they need the command block?
They're frauds. The whole order.
What?
It's kind of a long story.
One we don't have time for right now.
Fine. Hey, you guys didn't check on Petra, did you?
No, we came straight here. All alone in that cave? I hope she's all right.
She will be, as long as we destroy the command block.
So what's the plan?
Probably
I mean, I know we gotta go in there, but do we just go for it, or what?
We need to find a way for me to use this.
my
Whoa.
diamond hole.
That is, without question, the coolest thing I have ever seen.
I mean, it's pretty
Oh,
cool.
and I brought you some armor, Axel.
I did?
Here.
Nice! I was feeling a little left out.
Wait, what? I got a fish tag? What? I threw it like a glass bowl.
Guys, let's go kick some command block butt.
I guess it was Magnus. I can't take that serious. Got my fishbowl for the dog's head. Anyway. I know, dramatic, but I'll be back. And we're back. More Minecraft story mode. And that.
Does anyone see the command block?
We need to get more Endermen focused on the Wither Storm!
How do you make Enderman focus? I can't even make myself focus.
We shouldn't be here. None of this is going according to plan.
Darn.
Soren, what are you doing?
He's panicking.
You know, I've really enjoyed meeting you all, but...
Look at go.
Soren!
Did Soren just run away?
Soren, you coward! I can't believe you!
So much for the mighty Order of the Stone.
That's up to the order of the pig now.
It doesn't matter. We have work to do.
Is that? It's up to the
We
order
need
of
to
the
get
pig.
those Endermen to attack it!
The tractor beam! Jesse, that's it! Make them chase you into the tractor beam.
How do you like that, you purple-eyed freak?
Supposed to be protected. That's right.
Yes! They're falling for it! Axel! Are those snowballs?
Yeah, I found him near the cave. Here.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the whole.
Alright, let's see how you like this. Shoot! That's right! Come and get me! Ruben, can you give me a little help? Nice one, Ruben.
Jesse, look! It's working!
That hole's big enough to get inside of!
Now we just need to find you a way up.
Or build you a way up.
That's it! Everyone, empty your pockets.
So what do we have?
Let's see. I've got redstone and cobblestone from Ivor's armory.
I have some TNT from Boomtown.
I've got pistons, repeaters, some wool, some leftover slime.
Oh, and I still have that minecart.
That's gotta be enough to make something, right? I mean, if we use the TNT on, say...
The minecart?
Or those pistons...
And we do have all that cobblestone.
Maybe we could build a ramp?
Guys, check it out. We build a cobblestone ramp, lay down some track, attach the TNT to the minecart, and launch it off the ramp like a rocket.
Heck yeah! I love that idea.
So what are we waiting for? Let's hurry up and... Oh, look out!
Ah!
That's so.
so. Whoa!
Or we could just, get trapped in being so
Kid, hold on!
I got you!
Lucas! You're here!
Ocelots! Distract that wither storm!
Hey, you! Get a load of this!
Lucas, thank you.
Anything for a friend.
Now let's hurry up and build this thing.
See, and this is why we gotta do
I'm almost out!
You guys done yet?
Just need a few more seconds. Okay, it's finished.
Quick, climb on! And Jesse, I know you can do this.
We all do.
Thanks, guys. It means a lot.
Now go demolish that command block.
Ruben! This is no place for a...
Oh, yeah, I think everyone goes. And I'm not happy about it.
Ruben, you shouldn't have surprised me like that.
Ruben, you could have stayed.
On the other hand, I'm kind of glad not to be alone right here. Just stay close, okay?
Yeah, that's...
Whoa. I recognize these people.
That's not creepy at all. Oh, got the guy with the chicken. Man. Yeah, that's not good. Probably shouldn't be in here. Probably get whoever sick is along with. Oh no.
Ruben, wait up!
It's constantly shifting. This is how we fun.
Whoa.
Hey, look, I found the command block. So all we have to do is go tap it, right?
There it is. We meet again, command block. Now, it's time to destroy you. What the? Ruben, I think we made it angry. Great. Ruben, whatever happens, we have to destroy that command block. You understand? Whoa. Why didn't I always carry an enchanted weapon?
You have
I'm coming, Ruben! It's doing everything it can to protect the command block, which means I have to do everything I can to destroy it.
Is that?
Awesome weapon. Don't fail me now.
That was
Holy moly!
Yeah, how are we gonna get one?
This thing won't die! All right, new plan. I'm gonna climb up there and use one of those tentacles to swing toward the command block. Stay here, Ruben. I mean it this time.
Use W. Climb up. Not in the opposite. And then use your mouse.
Ruben! I thought I told you to stay put.
Yeah, I thought those steps being That's probably not good. Great.
Wait a second. I know exactly how to get up there. The tractor beam! Hey, you! Ruben, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna let it suck me all the way out. Just close enough to do what I have to do. Bet you can't catch me!
Jump to the tentacle.
Why'd I have to look down?
Oh shit. That's it. Oh fuck.
No! Ruben! I need your help!
I know I told you to stay.
Remember how we used to play fetch? That's it. That's it.
I know I told you
Come
to
on,
stay
Ruben!
for us, but
I believe in you! Jump! I'll catch you! You did it! I knew I could count on you! All right. It's time to put an end to this thing. Once and for... Ruben! Hold on, buddy! Ruben! No! No! Ah!
well. Hey, we landed water. And
There you are!
Jesse, are you all right? We thought you were... I mean, I didn't think he'd made it.
Ruben! Where's Ruben?
I thought he was with you.
You did it, Jesse! You actually did
well,
it!
if we're over water, shouldn't he have fallen into
Hey,
water?
do you guys hear something?
Ruben!
That's not water.
Oh no.
Ruben? Are you okay, buddy? Come on, Rube. Say something. Ruben, don't do this to me. I need you, boy.
That's pretty messed up.
Jesse, I am so sorry.
Gabriel still looks like he has wet for sickness, though. no idea about Petra. But that one hurts. Nope, well, everyone's... Well, Gabriel's back and Petra's back. To find. She didn't even, she didn't even drop her info like this. She just, yeah.
People used to look at me like that once, Jesse. Having my memory restored has been both a blessing and a curse.
Oh, you're back to fine.
Perhaps they deserve to know the truth about the Order. All those lies we told them. Maybe I should finally come clean.
I justified.
We all owe a great debt to Jessie and her friends. But I owe a debt to you people as well. Which is why there is something I want to tell you about the Order.
You people are still alive somehow.
The Order of the Stone is not what you all believed. We were frauds. We used the command block to falsify our legacy.
But you still explored all those
We were
places
no
without the
heroes.
traitors.
So it is time for the world to celebrate new heroes. Real heroes.
Thank you! Thank you, everyone! I know you think I'm up here because I saved the world or something. But the truth is, I didn't do it alone. Far from it.
We had the Order of the Pig.
You see, I had my friends with me. There was Olivia, Axel, Petra, Lucas.
And Ruben. No, you're not going.
They believed in me. Right from the start. I mean, they also set me straight when my head was getting too big. But that's because they're good like that.
Yeah, we really are.
It's crazy to think my friends and I started out in a treehouse. And now, we've been to some of the weirdest places in the world. I mean, come on. We went to the far lands. There was this gigantic wall, and a huge maze, and a model of the Ender Dragon that... Well, you just had to be there. But when all was said and done, you know what really mattered? My hero. Reuben the pig. He may have seemed like just a pig to most people. But he was so much more.
He saved the day.
And at the end of the day, he saved us all. For Reuben!
Oh, hey, just over, guys.
Jesse, this is the Nether Star that dropped when the Wither Storm was destroyed.
Oh, I'm gonna remind you. Oh, I like this callback though. So, Neverstar drops from a wafer, by the way. Neverstar makes a beacon. Petra had a Neverstar that she gave to Lucas so they could make a beacon. Mind you, they weren't building the beacon probably on, you know, diamond blocks to make it actually work properly. No, they weren't doing that. Because, you know, that would be useful. But still, Neverstar drops from a wafer. Okay, now that we've established that, what do 3 wafer skulls make? Oh, I don't know. Why would he need 2? Why would he need a 3rd wafer skull if he already has 2? Remember, she said that. Just want you all to remember that Petra said, why would he need 2 other wafer skulls if he already has this? I mean, why would he need a wafer skull if he already has 2 others? Cause that builds a wafer. And where do you get an Neverstar? You get an Neverstar from a wafer. So, obviously she would have had to build a wafer and fire to get the Neverstar in the first place. But no, Telltale logic says, nope, she just had a wafer star that she got from the Never. Somehow, without fighting a wafer, because she doesn't know what a wafer is until we made a wafer. Well, I first made the wafer. Oh yeah, you know, we never got that diamond. You know what would be nice? You know, it would be very nice if we could literally give her that diamond we picked up. You know, because we kept 1 diamond, because we made a diamond hole instead of, you know, like a diamond sword or a diamond pickaxe or any of that. We made a diamond hole. We have 1 diamond left. We should be able to give it to Petra. But no, we probably ain't gonna do that. Because, you know, that would be the logical thing.
You want to do the honors?
Oh man, this is gonna be so cool.
That's not how a beacon works. That is not how a beacon works. You didn't even make it
My
into
friends,
a beacon.
I am now pleased to introduce to you
There's suddenly beacon.
the new Order of the Stone!
What the Order of the Pig? Order of the Stone. Makes sense.
And so it was that a new Order of the Stone was born. One whose adventures were only just beginning. For though the world had been saved and the command block destroyed, there are many more worlds than just this one.
We have that nonsense again. No interest in the new Order of the Stone. Continue with that. But I want to be called the Order of the Pig. Yeah. So anyway, the majority of people let Lucas do his thing. The majority of people hurry back to One Piece. I mean, I think I went up. Do you choose no armor or keep your own? Okay, let's reveal things. So, the majority of people let Lucas save his friends because, you know, that's the logical thing to do. You could say, oh, no, we need you here, just help us. He probably would have went off and did that anyway. So, majority of people didn't hurry back. Majority of people were like, ooh, cake, let's go take the cake. And then witches, even though there were still witches. So does that choice really matter? Because there were witches anyway. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure the first time we did this, it was like 1.4% or something like that. Something lower than that. A player who's crafted a diamond hoe. I remember there was the diamond hoe, the diamond shovel. I wonder how many people crafted a diamond shovel. If that's higher or lower than that. Huh. Diamond pickaxe make... It would probably have been mostly between diamond pickaxe and sword. But remember, there's 5 choices though. I'm pretty sure the majority of people would choose a diamond sword. The other majority would probably choose a diamond pickaxe. Some people might have chose a diamond axe though. Not sure how many people chose a diamond shovel. Maybe that's even lower than the diamond hoe. But still, I like that. Oh, so you and 86.5% players chose new armor. Because, I mean, Elgard's armor is not terrible, but at the same time, why wouldn't you choose new armor? There's like all these sets of new armor. Like, but shiny and new. The problem though is, of course, you don't know the actual armor rating of the armor. Like, it could be decent, it could be... Also, there's the fact that there's a helmet missing. Like, there's no helmet for the armor. So we're technically missing armor rating from that because we're not wearing a helmet, so that's a thing. But, you know, Telltale logic is gotta factor in all that. Because, you know, even if you got hit at the end, you probably would have died because, you know, Telltale logic. Doesn't give a shit if you're wearing armor or not. It's just there to look cool. Also, technically I didn't say anything, but apparently almost about half of players allowed gamers to tell the truth. But still, I like that. 5.9% players crafted a diamond hoe. It's practically useless, but you did it anyway. We could tell all those fields after this. You know, we should do that. We should plant all the crops. We have a diamond hoe. A diamond hoe with console commands embedded into it. Well, what sort of console commands are embedded into it? Like, does it have, like, Unbreaking 5, Silk Touch, all that stuff on it? Could you even put Silk Touch on a hoe? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we should make farms while we have a diamond hoe. But no, we probably won't, because that'd be logical to do that. But Telltale doesn't go by logical decisions, they go by their own base plot. That doesn't really matter. Like, there's no way we could save Ruben. I don't think, anyway. It has to be dramatic and sad. And that one hurt. Like, I had to take a moment to step away and let it just play out, though. But anyway. Still, this is a problem. Now when Telltale, like, here's how this thing works. The problem with episode releases is, when you play them like when you first start, like when they first come out, yeah, it's fine. But when you have like all the episodes at once, it's not fine. Because technically you could see the episodes in advance, which is a problem. It spoils things. Because you end up with situations like this where it's like, oh no, Petra's sick. Will she make it? Yeah, she's fine. And Ivor's there too. It's like, wait, why is Ivor there? Isn't he the bad guy? Yeah, well, he's there too. Petra seems a bit angry at us. By the way, Petra and Ivor. Yeah, the fun thing is they don't show you in armor because the episodes aren't designed to reflect upon the fact that, you know, your choices. Well, not from this. Because even if you made bad choices, you still end up with Petra. Like, even if we went to save Gabriel, still end up with Petra. Even if we are addicted to Ivor, there's still an Ivor. Even if we're addicted to Lucas, there's still a Lucas. Yeah. Also, if I remember right, what bothers me about these episodes coming up is, it's like they just sort of leave, you know, the Order of the Stone members behind. Because isn't the Order of the Stone technically us, her, Atzo, and Petra? But we technically only go off of Petra, Lucas, and Ivor. I mean, shrug? Though I think it's mostly just Petra, Ivor, and I that go off. I forget about Lucas, if he's involved. Really, too much. But anyway, so next time we do Order Up. Also bothers me that they've forced us into the Order of the Stone. Like, we were the Order of the Pig. That's what I chose. And in fact, now it should be more relevant. Now that, you know, in honor of Reuben and all that. But no, you're now the Order of the Stone. I didn't want to be the Order of the Stone. Well, too bad you're now the Order of the Stone. And don't worry, it gets worse, by the way. In Season 2. Oh god. I think I lost a lot. I'm not sure I complained as much in Season 2. But there still was a bunch of bullshit with it. My main problem with this is, as I mentioned, just that whole having basic Minecraft knowledge and Telltale's creative licensing. It's just bad. So I'm probably actually going to do Tales of the Borderland over after I finish Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. But that's a ways away still. And well, more stuff for November, maybe December. Depends when this gets uploaded. Because there is quite a bit to upload after all. But anyway, still don't know why they keep saying episode 7 when we have episode 8. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed, thank y'all, and have a nice day. And yeah, shame about Reuben, but there's nothing we really could have done. I mean, we fell in water for some reason. I thought Reuben were falling through the water too, but no, I guess he hit the land over there and somehow survived long enough to make it emotionally wrecking. Because that was pretty emotionally wrecking, like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Next time, need time to cover and all that.